Imagine writing yourself an IOU every time you set big goal. Running a marathon, writing a book, learning a new language. Each promise racks up interest in potential guilt and sunk cost regret. This debt, your future self will have to pay it, one way or another. Today, we're diving into the goal debt crisis, why your and my grand commitments can backfire, how your mind dodges the mounting shame, and what to do instead to unleash real guilt-free growth. Ready to cancel your IOUs and start paying yourself forward? Let's get into it.
Hey, my name is Greg from RenU. I'm a master coach helping people, teams, and organizations to know, design, and become themselves. RenU and I are here to help you live a life where you have control.
Let's kick off with the simplest promise you've ever made to yourself, a hard goal. Maybe it's, I'll write a novel in 90 days, or I'm finally going to run that marathon. Congratulations, you just issued an IOU to dozens of your future selves. Now consider this, every IOU carries interest. It's not cash interest, it's guilt interest. The longer you won't deliver, the bigger the unpaid balance of shame and regret grows. Your brain, which is ever the energy-saving ninja, starts dodging these bills. Suddenly, opening your writing app feels like debt collection day. This interest is really just sunk cost bias plus guilt piling up in your limbic system. The more you've invested, time, money, social posting your goal, the harder it feels to walk away. So your mind tries hiding from the problem instead of chipping away at it. Think of it like burying a treasure chest you can't open. You shovel, you sweat, you hope it contains gold, but without the key, it stays locked, weigh you down. A coaching question for you. What's one big goal you set that now feels like a locked chest of shame? For me, one of the big goals that I established a few years ago was to learn a new language every 3 years. And by learning, I mean becoming decently fluent. This has really not worked out as I'm spending my time on other things, and I can feel a part of me very annoyed and disappointed that I'm not progressing at this as fast as I said I would. An exercise for you. Grab a sheet of paper right now and write down that goal at the top. Underneath, list 3 ways it already feels like a burden: guilt, procrastination, social pressure, whatever comes to mind. Don't overthink it, just write. Pause the video and do it now. Got it? Great. You've just made your IOU visible, and that's a very first step toward paying it down. Your brain's top priority: save energy. When faced with mounting goal debt, it flips on avoidance mode faster than you can say procrastination. Instead of chipping away at that IOU, you dodge it. Scroll social media, snag another coffee, anything to avoid the guilt collector knocking at the door. Neuroscience shows that our default mode network triggers rumination and avoidance when we feel overwhelmed by unmet commitments. Couple that with sunk cost bias, where past investments make us stick to a losing plan, and you've got a recipe for hiding rather than doing. If you want a deeper dive into the top cognitive biases and how to master them, then check this video here. It's like you've buried your credit card bill in the backyard, and now you keep mowing over it, out of sight, out of mind. But the grass keeps growing, and so does your debit and interest balance. Coaching question. What's one task on your to-do list you've been sidestepping because it screams goal debt? My life aspirations tend to be big in scope, like the one I have about helping to transform education, completely changing its norms, etc. For the past few years, I ended up doing very little about it because I've made it too big to even know where to start. An exercise for you. Right now, take a deep breath. Pick that single dreaded task and ask yourself, why am I avoiding this? Ask yourself that 3 times, writing each answer down. No judgment, just honest notes. Pause the video and do it now. Once you face the reason you're ducking that bill, you're prone to start paying it down, tiny payment by tiny payment. You like this video so far?
Then you know what to do. Also subscribe and put on notifications if you want to receive content like this every week. Check out other YouTube videos from famous YouTube channels in the video description. It's always good to take a look at a topic through multiple lenses.
Now let's flip the lens. Compounding isn't evil, it's neutral. It can work for you, not against you. In finance, compounding accelerates growth when returns are reinvested. Psychologically, small wins, like shipping a 300-word story, compound Optionality. There are great mental models that can help you with this, and you can find them here. Each tiny success expands your confidence and opens new paths, while big unmet goals compound guilt and shrink your mental runway. Picture two gardens. One has a single oak sapling buried under concrete, your giant goal. It will struggle to sprout. The other has dozens of wildflower seeds scattered in loose soil, your micro wins. May sprout quickly, and collectively they create a vibrant meadow. A reflection question for you. What small action could you repeat daily that might bloom into unexpected opportunities? It's time to grab your note. List 2 micro actions you can commit to for the next week. Actions that take 5 minutes or less, but you can ship every day. For each, write down one possible door it could open. Pause the video and do it now. My commitments? Contact a professor in Wenzhou in China for a potential collaboration, and do the same with a professor from a Thai business school. By choosing micro wins, we are switching from the concrete-covered oak to that wildflower meadow. It's time to build your debt-free growth plan, a 7-day shipping calendar that keeps your momentum alive without the guilt overload. When you schedule micro commitments into discrete time slots, you leverage time boxing. This not only reduces decision fatigue, but also turns vague intention into concrete actions, making consistency almost unavoidable. Think of your week as a relay race. Each micro commitment is one runner heading the baton seamlessly to the next. Miss one handoff and the race falters. Nail every handoff and you cross the finish line feeling unstoppable. A coaching question for you. Which micro commitment will you book into your calendar first, and when? As an exercise, pull up your calendar, digital or paper. For each day of the next 7 days, block a 5 to 10 minute slot. Assign one of your chosen micro actions from section 3 to that slot. Write a quick note about how you ship it. Example is post my 300-word story draft to my writing folder, or spend 5 minutes brainstorming bullet points. Pause the video and do it now. By the end of this exercise, you'll have a clear guilt-free roadmap for the week. No giant IOUs, just tiny deliveries that build real momentum. All right, you spotted your IOUs, faced down your avoidance, and planted the seeds of micro wins. Now it's time to keep the momentum rolling. Remember, as Lao Tzu said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you like this deep dive into slaying goal debt, you might want to learn how to turn daily action into life-changing routines in this video right here.